Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome back to some more Ball X bit. I still like saying the X, so what are we doing now? I guess the easiest answer is, check the encyclopedia, let's find an evolution we haven't done yet. Now that we've figured out that the Mosquito King, Vampire Lord, and Spider Queen all have the same evolution, it should be easy to figure out what's the other one. Because I could start with a Charm Orb, but I'm thinking whatever remaining evolutions there are almost assuredly going to be some pre-existing evolution I found before mixed with the Charm Ball, probably. It's not sacrifice. Oh boy. Either that or there are no more second tier evolutions, at which point we are in the clear and all we have to do is just play around with Charm. But I do want to double check just in case, because if it's one of those that one of these has another evolution, it would evolve off of Charm. Am I free? At least for now. Who knows if this game gets an update? Yeah, no. It looks like that's that. So now it's time for me to play around a little bit. I'm really curious what would happen if I mixed Flicker with Nuke. What that would even do. Yeah, looks like I am free to do whatever I want. So in that case, unfortunately we can't start with the Charm Ball. That requires a character that we do not have. So that means I can do any run I want. Let's try that Sandstorm. Who starts with Wind? Oh, him. No, thank you. Like, I love the Flagellant as just a secondary combo character, but probably shouldn't do it. Let's do the Embedded. Okay, so I have 2 blueprints there that I haven't gotten. But we're gonna go to the Heavenly Gates. Because I should be I should be completing every level at least once with each character. Once I've unlocked everything, there's a very real Okay. I want to do Sandstorm. It's handing me a laser for Radiation Beam, so sure. Let's see. Because we don't need Ethereal Cloak that much. I guess I'm going to grab Hand Mirror. And yeah, what I should do is kind of aim for the back wall, if and when I can. When a poison enemy dies, chance for them to come back as a zombie is tempting. No, let's just go for the laser. Because I might as well go for the Radiation Beam to make use of the first fusion orb that we get our hands on. So what passive combo am I going for on this one? Because we know the dagger one, but that's a pain in the ass. I'm pretty much going to have to rely on dumb luck to get that one again. Shame we almost had it earlier. We just died. I'm actually going to pick this up just because I haven't yet. Okay. Iron Ball, Bleed Ball. I'm gonna banish that so we don't even have to think about it. Yeah, Cold Beam. Could go Vertical Laser. Guess I'm gonna grab the Ghostly Corset. Okay, go for the Evolution. Go for Radiation Beam. Don't know what I want to mix with radiation beam. Charm ball. Yeah, it's a real thing. Ideally, I'd like to get the character that starts with the charm ball, because that'll make experimenting so much easier. Charmed enemies have a chance of dying after recovering. Sure. I think I might, well, no. I was gonna say I might mix the charm ball with the radiation beam, but that actually would be foolish here. Oh, we charmed them for a hot second. Okay. And let's just finish off these passives kind of quick. As one thing I should kind of consider in the future is if I clear all of my passive slots, or fill all of my passive slots, I no longer have to worry about them being offered, period. I don't know, do we want to try Broodmother? Sure. This will give me Earth and Broodmother if there's no natural synergy between those, then... Oh, I guess we would know Earth doesn't fuse... Shit, I can actually check this stuff. I wasn't even thinking about that. This sucker's stolen my ball. Now, do we just not have baby balls for some reason? Oh, because this guy doesn't have baby balls either. I forgot. Oh, so that makes the Broodmother completely worthless here. Well, I'm probably just going to get killed here, and we'll just do another run. This is what happens when you don't go into a run with sufficient brain juice. And, like, who knows, I might be able to kill this thing, but chances are it's gonna wreck me first. At the very least, I've cleared a couple of these in the entry. I'm just gonna say no, it's not worth the effort. Let's go back to base. Just because I get a harvest immediately, and why not, right? Okay. No, thank you. Well, let's do the embedded and makeshift Sisyphus again, and this time I'm actually going to probably, hopefully do it correctly. So, we do have the overgrowth ball, which I haven't messed with much. That is a good one. Sure. Yeah, do I want the movement speed? Or do I want to just... No, we don't need the ghostly corset. Okay, so now we've found most base items. There's a couple that we haven't found, but that's okay. So... the Noxious Onion does have an evolution. Okay. Well, let's see. So, does the Ghostly Corset spiked or spiked collar have one? Is the question right now. Let's see, the corset was up here. The goblet. Goblet does have one. Oh, it's probably the vampire sword. Okay. Corset. Here we go. Does have an evolution. Okay, let's snag that then. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna look these up at this point. There's the charm ball. If I want it. Well, okay. Here's a question. Which of these still have an evolution that we don't know about? Bleed has one. Broodmother does not. Burn has one. Cell does not. Charm has 4. So there should be 4 other orbs. So Bleed, Dark. Ghost, probably? No. Bleed, Dark. Light. Bleed, Dark, Light, and Lightning. And Vampire. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, I bet one of these is an ore. So Bleed, Dark, Lightning, Bleed, Dark, Light, Lightning, or Vampire. So I think we do go for Charm. Because we do want to get that evolution. The only immediate problem is... Well, it is a status effect. It does do damage here. Okay, I'm gonna banish this one. But I'll have to keep that in mind. Maybe I should start some runs specifically with balls that can synergize with Charm. Just to clear it out. Yeah, the one problem is these guys are a little tough. Oh, and they took my orb. Luckily, it took my charm orb, which gives me some options. So, do we go for the immediate evolution? I think we have to. So, I think we're going to go for the swamp instead. I wanted to mix the cell ball in, but this is going to be more effective. Maybe. Lightning we know has a combo. And is also just good. We'll keep the cell around for other combos. Ow. Might be worth looking into a little bit of healing too. But who knows, maybe with this combo we'll actually do enough damage and not have to worry about it. It's really the tough guys that are an issue. Okay. Hold off on getting that orb. Ow. Nope. Have to. It's fine. I was hoping it would give me a lot more levels than that. Yeah, we definitely want to get that upgrade so those always give me near maximum or near maximum value. Yeah, do I want to just max the cell out and dupe a thing? I do. Ow. Okay, we have an evolution, whatever this one is. Love struck on enemies for 20 seconds. Have a chance of healing you when they attack. It sucks. Like, it's not so bad. Oh, actually, this is just where we die. They've captured my balls. They have my balls. Help. My balls. They've taken my balls. Ah! There's nothing I can do. I am ballless. No. Okay. So that didn't work. That's the title of this video. Okay, so I think we're gonna do Warrior, who we haven't played in like forever, and Shade. And do we try the Heavenly Gates? No, let's do the Smoldering Depths. Neither of them have completed it. And also the Heavenly Gates are kind of rude. Let's see. I don't care deeply about any of these. I could throw in poison. Yeah. I guess let's grab the ever-flowing goblet. Yeah, I guess I should be aiming these at an angle. We might also want to try and get a vamp ball going on in here for this potential combo. Okay. Snag that. Baby ball, hand mirror. None of these. Cell is awesome. Let's just grab the ever-flowing goblet. Might be one of those where I want to do a quick restart, though. This is not giving me exactly what I want. I don't necessarily know what I want. None of these things is the answer. Yeah, let's just do a quick restart. Let's see. Let's go Broodmother and Ruby Hilted Dagger. See if we get really lucky and get the remaining daggers. Because this would be a very good run for it. Okay. Yeah, the problem is it requires all 4 of them, which is just gnarly. So wind, there is the cell ball. Vanishing wind. Alright, there's 2. I wish this had a little bit of a weighting system that if you had the first part of an evolution, it was easier to guarantee getting another one. Maybe. Or at least the things that you need for the evolution. Let's see. At least we do a ton of damage to these guys, and the extra crit damage makes for a somewhat easier time. Okay. Banish new, free reroll. Guess I'm just gonna snag that. Not my favorite. Okay, so I might as well do Leech. Because Leech is quite good. You know, the Leech plus Sun would actually probably be very good. I'll have to play around with it at a later date. Yeah, the problem is I just don't have enough banishes for it to be meaningful in this game. Which is not the end of the world, but it is a little tricky. Okay, so now we can fit another ball of some variety. Some with AoE would be probably good. At least these are cheap. There is the laser, which wouldn't be a terrible idea. I'll get the vampire ball. That'll give us some much needed healing. Alright. There's a small chance we just don't get the... I guess the leech gives vampire... or gives healing too, doesn't it? There it is, charm. And there's all the balls, so then all we have to do is just hope we can keep getting these daggers. Because yeah, you have to get all 4 at once, which is just so RNG dependent. Okay, we have an evolution available. I'm going for the fission. Like, it would be nice if I could skip. Because, yeah. This sucks. Because skipping would solve the issue. I think there's a lot of things that would have solved the issue. I think part of it is also looking really hard for the charm orb when I probably should have given up on it. But getting all the charm orb evolutions is going to be really helpful. Luckily, we at least have the best dagger. That was massively effective. Was this why I don't get the evolution off of this? Yeah, let's grab dynamite. That'll give us some AoE that we don't have. Yeah, so if you kill the boss too fast, I think the wave clear bonus... Ow. I think the wave clear bonus foes, delete it. Oh, there's a guy here. And there's the dynamite. Okay, this is going to continue to hurt for a bit. But what can you do? At least we get another health potion, and I do have healing potentially. I think what I should be doing, I've been kind of intentionally trying to aim things down line. And that's maybe not the best. Okay, let's just grab gold. Okay, losing that one fusion orb kind of threw off my everything. And that's okay. God damn it. I'm dead. Let's just revive. There's the this. This is all I care about. What does this one do? Chance of charming an enemy. Heals 1 when hitting a charmed enemy. I mean, kind of nice. I'm still in trouble. Well, do we want to just forfeit? Yeah. Let's try this again. There we go. I guess the other thing is I haven't exactly been leveling up the warrior. But they're level 8. That's good enough. Hey, do we have anything I can upgrade? I do. Yeah, let's get that speed scaling up. Well, that was not as effective as I wanted it to be, but that's okay. So, what are the remaining evolutions? It feels kind of tacky to just be like, okay, care for nothing, evolutions only. 2 more. So we did, that was vampire. So we still have not done dark or bleed. Hilariously enough. That's fine. I don't know, salty run back, try it again. Yeah, any other levels they haven't beat? No, they've pretty much beat everything. Yeah, I just need to probably get an AoE. Well, there's the charm ball right off the bat. That makes my life easy. This is better. But I'm going to be obstinate here. Let's see. What would be useful? Vertical laser, maybe. If we get lucky. Okay. So, Broodmother again if we want to. Because I think I'm going to fuse the Dark Orb with a charm. Yeah, let's just go Broodmother. It's a bounce-heavy environment back there, and it's probably good. Alright. None of these. As the problem with going for all 4 daggers is good freaking luck getting all of them. I did once, and I was very proud of myself, and then I died. Because I think part of it is, for some of these runs at least, I do think I might be trying to do too many things at once. And that's not so great. Okay, evolution available. Let's do dark. Okay, chance of charming enemies. Charmed enemies curse nearby enemies. That's actually good here. Another dagger. Yeah, I should be bouncing off the sides like this. Oop. Okay. Yeah, we might as well upgrade Incubus. I bet there's... Oh. I wonder if there's a thing. Okay, not gonna give me as much as I want, but that's okay. I gotta check something. Encyclopedia. Ball. Yeah, where's that Incubus? There it is. Oh, Succubus. Succubus and Incubus have an evolution. So, we need another Charm Ball. And a Vamp Ball. I need more banishes. I'm just gonna grab this for now. I don't know if the vertical laser is better or worse than the horizontal laser in this situation. Work on this. Okay, evolution, just go leech. Yeah, so I think we're going to need the character that starts with the Charm Ball. Okay, so we don't actually want to kill the boss, because every time I try and do this, things go exceptionally poorly for me. There it is. We're good. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill all these freaking snakes here. Nope, but it's okay. Okay, got it. Get leech up to maximum. Is it just this boss that doesn't drop a fusion orb? It's possible. Okay. This is kind of where things start going badly for me. Let's see. Oh, there's one more. Yeah, I don't know where I stand on some of these. It's one of those where I like the idea of going for the succubus incubus, but trying to go for it here might kill me. Maybe. This backstab going. Yeah, the problem is we have a gazillion snakes here. And I can't reach them. Ow, and they do a lot of damage. I think I have this problem with the backstab build, specifically. But there's some ways to make it extremely good. Okay, hand fan. No, we pretty much want none of these. Ow, I walked right into that one. Okay. Yeah, let's grab the vampire ball. We also get a fusion. Nope. I'm just gonna fuse these two. Leech onto an enemy it hits. So now we're vertically leeching. Which isn't amazing. Maybe. I think I'm gonna have to try a leech sun. I feel like that actually has some insane potential. Maybe. Problem is that's gonna require what? Fire, light, bleed, and broodmother. Oh, the boss died. 10 characters, 2 complete levels on their own. What? Oh, there's the charm. Yeah, I think it's too little too late on this run. At least I'm getting an amount of healing. Maybe I can pull this off. It's definitely dodgy, though. And yeah, we're still looking for that last dagger. But game don't want to give it to me. Yeah, I could have gotten the succubus if I was just a little faster. If I hadn't bothered with the leech. But even then, trying to get yeah. It's really expensive. I give up. We're not getting the dagger on this run. We have exactly one more orb, and there's no way we're getting the dagger plus 2 more levels. Yeah, it's a little messy. we get another revival. Didn't think we'd get another one. Alright, let's go vampire. Again, more healing. It's the only way out is to just heal through it. Ow, 30 damage. And unfortunately, the healing that we get from some of these is just massively better than others. Well, it was worth a shot. At least we figured out there's one more super evolution to go for. We're just not in a position to do it. Death bonus. Oh, right before the boss. It's fine. I was toast. Sending characters on their own expeditions is interesting. I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, so we're going to do a couple of things. Because I think we want to move all of these up an amount. So I can move this down. Okay, still haven't actually finished upgrading the wheel right. Do that? Dang. Okay, what I should probably do is figure out which of these stones I could maybe get rid of. Same thing with, like, the forests and whatnot. Like, it might actually just be more practical for me to replace them all with a higher tier forest, but only one group. Unless there's some greater expenditure of resources that we just haven't hit yet. Which is entirely possible. This game could have weird, untold depths like that. Okay, I'll just leave that there for now. We'll have to do a redesign at a later date. Alright, this looks better. Let's see, do we want to upgrade the Necromancer? Sure. Keep upgrading those, upgrade this. So these are all regular boulders. These are the fancier ones, granite slabs. There we go. Alright. Everything's looking kind of good. Obviously, where I can go is a little on the limited side. But that's okay. I think we need to start with the Charm Orb, which is almost assuredly this character. So that means we need to go and beat the final level. Huh. I have not been playing with the Repentant much, have I? Well, let's do the Itchy Finger, and I feel like the Physicist would be a mistake. I could do the Makeshift Sisyphus. The only immediate problem is he's kind of weak at the Heavenly Gates. Do we give him a shot anyway? I feel lucky. Maybe. We're not going out for any specific evolutions here. We're just trying to win. Well, we could do lightning or we could do vertical laser. Both are extremely good in this situation. I think I'm going to go with laser vertical. Is there an upgrade to the eyeball? I feel like I've checked that before. The answer is no. Crown of Thorns? There is. What does Crown of Thorns have? Don't know. Let's give it a shot. Because I want to go for at least one fancy evolution if I can. Okay. I think for this run, we're just going to banish that. It's not good. Hey, do I want to just get the magma orb? I was going to go for the sun, but I don't need it. Because I could go for the bomb. I do like the idea of going for the bomb on this one. The only problem is the Iron Orb obviously has no synergies at the moment, or has no damage at the moment, which is spooky. Let's see if I can get it up to max first. Because the nuke here could be extremely good. Let's see. One available evolution, which we don't want. Hate to do that. Okay. Well, this is feeling pretty good. I'll say it does feel a little weird going for the nuke, maybe. Just because we didn't start with any of the parts for it. But it's such a good natural synergy. Oh, no, we started with a fire. But it's such a good natural synergy on this guy. Okay, let's go for the evolution. Oh. We're gonna leave this. Wait, no, I knew I was going to go for that. It was double spikes. It had to be an evolution. I just shocked my brain for it a bit. I'm like, wait, it's a passive evolution. Those are rare. And I was like, oh yeah, of course. I knew this was a thing. So the bomb on its own does, like, big stanky damage. It's freaking 1,700. That's very good. Might be worth going out of my way to look for another thing. Okay, let's do another evolution. Get this passive. Enemies have a chance of dying the first time they detect you. Huh. That's a fascinating one. I don't think I like it. I don't think I will go for it in the future. Let's see. Banish the rubber headband. I think here it's a bad idea. Protective charm have anything? No. Banish that too. So I could go for radiation beam. I guess let's get cell ball. So I can do something with that earth. The other thing is cell ball baffles the it baffles the ball captures. which we desperately need here. Okay, adds a passive slot. Oh. Snag that. Yeah, we definitely need anti-ball capture because there's a lot of these capture angels. Luckily, I don't know if they can capture my bomb. Okay, balls go through enemies, do damage when... Sure. I think here having... Yeah, that's good. Because the bomb doesn't pass through enemies, so that's effectively our directed damage healer. See, there's magnet. There's the chance to heal. Some of that is good. Alright, so some of these enemies might actually have more than 1,000 HP. That's wild. Lisa, I just need a fusion. Well... And pressure valve is great on this run. We don't strictly need it. I'm going to grab the breastplate. There's 2 passive evolutions I know of. The Noxious Onion, I think, goes with the breastplate, and the Phantom Cloak, or whatever it's called, goes with the bodice that we just picked up, or whatever that thing's name is. I don't like all these chaser arrows. There it is. Okay, evolution's available. Yeah, I'm probably gonna just do that. Yeah, so the overgrowth is actually extremely strong. And does a ton of damage as well. Okay. Have a fusion. I'm curious about bomb laser. I don't think this is working the way I wanted it to. The problem is we're not getting the final things that I need. So we could try bomb laser and see what that does. Okay. Guess I should be aiming for the boss. Yeah, we might not do so hot here. We're doing damage to the boss, just not enough. There goes. Okay. Wind orb? No, none of these. Noxious Onion. Get a fusion. I think I'm just going to do overgrowth and vertical laser. Air effect from laser inflicts status effects from overgrowth, which actually should be insane. Holy shit, that's extremely good. So now the laser just applies a stack of overgrowth. Just gonna grab this. Okay. I can't hit them. Let's see. Vanish Ghost Orb, don't need ya. I guess we're going dark. We're just going to go for a Dark Bomb. If Plague ain't going to show itself, then Dark Bomb for big boosted damage. evolution available, we get this. When you touch enemies, they have a chance of instantly dying. Huh. It's a interesting run. Very limited is the one downer. However, it is effective when it gets the chance. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do too much here. Only one level on that dark. Oh. Let's see. I'm just going to throw in an earth orb just for a little bit of extra oomph. The radiation actually would have been extremely good with this overgrowth combo. That said, overgrowth is like I'm not utilizing it well enough here, but I think overgrowth might actually be seriously busted. I just need to mix it with something. Oh, we need to do an overgrowth sun or light bulb, either or. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, they're capturing my balls. It seems like they drop them after a while. Which is at least good. And yeah, we didn't actually get the chance to do Dark Bomb. We got a lot of, I'm gonna say, not great passives. I was really hoping the Toxic Breastplate would be better than it is. Let's see. Projectiles have a chance of reflecting off of you. Yeah, sure. I think I might as well snag that just to give me a chance here. Because most of the damage I'm going to be taking is from random projectiles hitting me. Yeah, so when I hit the boss, or have the opportunity to hit the boss, we're in a very good spot to do absurd damage to it. It's just the meantime is the hard part. This is the opportunity to be hitting the boss. Well, it's nice to get 2 evolutions out of the way. Because it's kind of brain cleaning, if that makes sense. Because with an evolution known, I can know if it's worth it for any kind of build or not. And so here I can safely say, nah, I'm good. I do not care for... Okay, there's the reflection. Yeah, do not care much for the breastplate that automatically kills things. I was really hoping the Noxious Aura would get, like, a bigger, better combo. You know what surprises me? There's no build that I know of that involves having your orbs rotate around you. We won that somehow. Bagmaster adds a ball slot. Oh boy. Well, we got our win. They're expensive, though. Oh, okay, DPS was good. This was even better. That overgrowth combo needs to be tried another time. Oof. Alright, what other upgrades do we have? Because I think I need to complete those first. Okay. I don't know if this has been worth it. Maybe. Okay, so what do we do? Could do the Shade and Flagellant. Yeah, Flagellant's got egg sac. Shield Bearer's got iron. Because I could do these two. Then all I have to do is get a fireball. And okay, let's give this a shot. I'm gonna try that nuke again, maybe. Let's see. We have single target damage over time. I need fire, none of these. We could do a quick restart. That is an option. That's something I haven't fully considered here build-wise. Is quick restarting until we get the thing that we want. But that is also boring, and maybe I shouldn't do it. Earthquake is very limited, so is wind. Wind does give me some strike through. I don't know. All the confirmation boxes are slightly annoying. Let's go for the cell ball, because there's at least some potential there for what I want to do. Balls do more damage after hitting the back of the field. No, we don't want that. I guess I'll grab Dynamite. Dynamite's kind of good. Dynamite is actually crazy good. The other benefit of the cell ball is, once again, baffling the... okay. Light would be fascinating, but... we need to do it later. Let's see. Light lasers, bleed, none of these. The problem is I need that fire to be able to clear. Magic Staff is actually going to be extremely good. I'm frustrated. Okay. This is why we want a quick restart until we can get the fire, because otherwise we have like hard albatross around our neck. There it is. So do I want to do fire rate? I don't know what fire rate does on this one exactly. I'm actually still kind of unclear on how fire rate exactly works. So what we want to try and do is find something that pairs well with nuke. On a personal level, I think I might want to see if I can get a dark orb. However, no. I can't imagine vertical laser has a synergy with nuke. And that would be really expensive. Cell would be interesting as well. Banish that, now that we know it's garbage. Kind of wish I could actually, like, banish things permanently back in town. What about egg sac? Obviously, this is going to have a long as hell reload time, and that could be a problem, but... what happens if you egg sac the nuke? What does that even do? I don't know. Let's grab the Warhorn, just in the off chance we can find what I'm looking for. Evolution available, make the bomb. Obviously, I'd love to do this build with the makeshift Sisyphus, but we need other stuff. To really make that sing. Dang. Because it was going straight up, it was actually really easy to aim that one. Alas. Okay, bombs at max. So next orb gives me what I'm looking for. Right, evolution, there's the nuclear bomb. Wow, this is just seamless. Alright, so what's the reload time on this one? 3-second cooldown. Ooh. Oh, applies stack of radiation to everyone indefinitely. Okay, that's fun. Okay, let's go egg sack. Now, immediate problem here mostly boils down to we have only long cooldown abilities at the moment, and that's not great. Okay, I'd like to get a ball. Banish that, reroll. Yeah, do we want to just throw in something like the lasers? Sure. Just so we have something going on. I'm not too worried about this. Oh, that was the laser that passed through. I was like, did my nuke just pass through these guys? Because that's not great. Okay, we do need to get the nuke up to maximum. There we go. Let's see. Gotta go to the reroll. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Please die. There goes. Okay. New balls. All new balls start at level 2. Whoa. Okay, fusion. Nuke and egg sack. Spawn balls from egg sack have the same properties as nuclear bomb. That's terrifying. Okay, it's got what I'm looking for. It's not showing off the multi-cloud as much as I'd like it to. No, there it goes. Okay, that's very fun. So we're looking for either the baby rattle or the bodice. I think the immediate problem is it doesn't actually do as much damage as I'd need it to necessarily. And we're losing an amount of this to just having to take out single targets nearby. Let's go for the cell. Because, yeah, if I could get the nuke behind all of my enemies, that would be actually insanely effective. Okay. I forget what this sucker does. I picked it once and I was like, ah, this is neat, and then never again. Oh, I see. So just easy egg sack. What? I mean, could do this again. It's not as good as I was hoping for, though. And that would be good, just not this run. I hate. Sometimes RNG just does not feel like working with me. However, the all balls starting at level 2 is going to be insane. Okay, we have an evolution. I guess I'm just grabbing radiation beam. It's vaguely good. And I can combine that with something else. I think maybe part of the reason why the nuke is feeling kind of underwhelming here is this level, the enemies are extremely beefy. Not all of them, but beefy enough that it's actually damaging. Let's see. Yeah, what would I want to pair with the radiation beam? Ow. I don't know. It might have to be Vamp Ball. We might actually just die here, which is, you know, a little impressive considering I'm running nuke. I think part of it is we don't have that big crit nuke built. Yeah, we're toast. We might kill the boss, but... nah. Beans. Yeah, I like the Broodmother nuke. I think just... it almost feels like that would be better if I had it with the backstab build. Bouncing on the building applies... oh, okay. Yeah. We know what that does. And we really, really want that building. I just cannot afford it. Okay, I guess we do need to farm for resources then. Cripes. Here's the thing. I don't know if this quantity of gold mine is really working for me. Okay, we want him there. Yeah, it's fine. He can stay there. Yeah, especially the characters that I have not leveled up much. So the Radical, he can go into one of these work buildings. Juggler doesn't seem to have anything. Interesting. We should also upgrade the farm. Unless there's a better type of farm. Have I actually checked that? No, seemingly that is the upper limit, unless there's something else there. Okay. So who else could I put in here? Because we don't want to put the shade in. I could potentially put in the shield bearer. And we also have this one that just automatically sends out, which is kind of helpful. All right, so now we've got our strength scaling up to S, which is extremely good. No idea what I'm going to put in its place. I mean, I don't have to put anything there. But good for now. Everything is expensive, but that's fine. For now, at least, I didn't quite get the runs I was looking for, but on the flip side, we had some interesting ones. I always wanted to try mixing the nuke with some interesting things, and I think the problem is it's too much of an investment. Too many resources dedicated to one specific thing. I think with that new structure we just unlocked, haven't built it, but Evolution Chamber, Bag Maker, and Carpenter are probably all going to make it a lot more viable, because yeah, if every new ball starts at level 2... Oh. Complete levels on their own. That's interesting. Neat. I will have to think about that one. I do like that, though, especially for a character that I'm not going to play much. I think on my own I might... Well, okay, so I don't want to play this game off camera. I've been enjoying recording it on camera, and if I play it off camera, I think I'm going to ruin the experience. Which means the Cogitator at least can control and move around with. This guy, I can't control him, I can't use him, so it makes him not very fun. However, sending him out on his own and letting him do runs without me managing it all, yeah, he can just auto in the background and grab me some resources, and that should be fine. Anyway, I guess with all this said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.